Okay, so I'm about to go to bed. This is the time, it's 12:20. I don't usually go to bed this late, but I've been prepping for a market. So we have a market tomorrow. My house office is an absolute mess, but yeah, we finished everything that we needed to get packed up. So in the morning, the kids are gonna go to school as usual. My mom's gonna pick them up, and then I'm gonna head on the road to Tampa. It is one of my usually like best markets, so I'm excited, but I'm also like really nervous because I haven't done it in 2 years. The last time I did it was 2019, so I'm a little nervous, but hopefully everything just works out. I just have to kind of like trust and have faith and believe that everything is going to be good. So good night, everyone. I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye. Hey, hi guys. So I am stepping a little bit out of my comfort zone here and talking to you guys while I'm at my market. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my table, but I'll go around the front and show you too. So I'm here at Oxford Exchange in Tampa, and it's beautiful. Like the venue is gorgeous. Look how beautiful. So this is part of my holiday season markets that I'm doing. Essentially, I decided I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and do a bunch of shows, see how they turn out. I haven't done one in 3 years, as you guys know, so now this is my second for the season, and we're excited. So I'm going to show you my table and see how everything turned out. So this is my condensed table setup. As you can see, I still have a variety of products, but we condensed down the SKUs. Hi, how are you? Sorry. We're a little before 8 today. It's already like 8:11. But yeah, I'm coming to you very tired, I'm not overwhelmed anymore, but it was just a crazy long weekend. So Wednesday, I don't know. Oh, okay. Wednesday was the day before my like big event. And so you are going to see a clip of, me going to Tampa and doing a show. If you're not familiar with Florida, so I live in Orlando. I live on the outskirts of Orlando, in like a small town called Winter Park. And so basically from Winter Park to Tampa is about a 2-hour ride on I-4. If you don't know anything about Florida, I-4 is like one of like the worst highways. It always has traffic. It always has car accidents. There's like Disney, there's like all the attractions. So we get a lot of tourists in that area. So like I honestly don't even drive on I-4 on a normal basis. So Wednesday was just like my prep for my show. Thursday, it was very hectic because the kids had to go to school. I had to pick them up from school, and they had like an activity at school that I had to pretty much be there for part of the day. And then Ella's birthday was actually, her birthday was on Friday, so we had to do the cupcakes early because she wasn't going to go to school on Friday. So basically what happened is I had an out-of-town show on Thursday, so my mom took like several days off, and she was like, okay, well, I'll just watch them like Thursday night, and that way you can just like slowly make your way back into town, and you can just come pick them up in the morning on her birthday. So I was like, okay, that's cool, So my mom was supposed to pick them up from school so that I can get on the road. She was not able to. She was running behind. So it ended up being where I had to go pick them up from school. And I ended up leaving, I was supposed to leave at 2 o'clock. I ended up leaving at maybe like 2:20, which is like not bad considering what time we normally leave. Like considering how much we are usually off schedule. So I got on the road and the setup began at 4:30. So it was not terrible on I-4, but it did take me all the way up until 5 o'clock. I walked into Oxford Exchange at 5 o'clock. So then I ended up just being like in this kind of like rush, you know, to get my stuff set up. Where they put me in between like two vendors. So it was just a little bit hectic, you know, and just getting everything in place and offloading. And it's a big building. So, you know, we were in there, what they usually use as a restaurant. It was a beautiful event, beautiful venue, beautiful lighting, beautiful people. Like I met awesome people, but it's just been a lot, you know, and I just wanted to do this video today to remind you guys to take a breather. I know the holidays are, you know, a very busy time for makers. I know that, you know, we are often trying to just go during the holidays because we are, you know, this is our money making season. But I just wanted to remind you guys to take a break, take a breather, do as I say, not as I do, because this weekend was just crazy. So Thursday we had Oxford Exchange event. Friday was Ella's birthday. Saturday I planned a birthday party for her, like with all her friends. And then Sunday I had another event, another show. So this weekend was just like absolutely bananas from start to finish. It was just crazy the amount of stuff that we did. And I am dead tired. Like I was like, I'm not putting on any makeup. They're gonna get me how they get me. Okay. Because the fact of the matter is like I'm that tired. You know, I can't today. But I know that I didn't submit or upload a video yesterday, so I'm like, okay, I want to make like kind of like a compilation so you guys can see me in Tampa. I didn't take any video footage yesterday because it was just crazy. So the kids just would not cooperate yesterday. But I also wanted to tell you guys, we've been doing just amazing sales for the markets. Like the markets have been really good. They've been really good at generating income. And so, I mean, this weekend is going to be even crazier. I have 3 shows this weekend. So I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm looking forward to meeting people and talking to people, but even like, you know, my throat feels tight, not because I'm like sick or anything, but because I've just been talking so much, like just having so much interactions and having to constantly be on. Like even right now, like my eyes feel so heavy. I just feel so tired. But I wanted to show you guys this aspect of it too, because I know it can get very tiring as a maker to like go out and do these shows, and we know better than anyone else. It's not just day of, you know, we have to do show prep. We have to have like our inventory together. And, you know, I don't actually make my cards in house. I know some people like actually make things with their hands, you know, so I just wanted to tell you guys, like, hang in there, stick through, and the hard work that you put in now will benefit you in January. Because pretty much what I was talking to Jeff about is I really want to bring on new product, and the hard work that I do right now is going to help me make that a reality. Other thing I'm talking about right now with Jeff is potentially renovating my she shed. We have a huge shed in our backyard, and I'll see if I can get some B-roll for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But we have a huge shed in our backyard. Basically, we just use it for like junk storage. It's a little embarrassing, but we just have like, so when we moved into our house, we renovated a lot of things, and like anything that we kind of pulled out, we just kind of stuck it in there. So I talked to Jeff about like getting it emptied and starting the renovation work, because it's a decent size. It's a little bit smaller than my office here, but it's free and clear. Like, I already own my house, so I mean, like, obviously, like, we pay for our house, you know, but it's like we're already paying for our house. And so this is actually not, it's affordable. This office here that you see is affordable, but it's not very convenient for my lifestyle. And I know that this is not always going to be my lifestyle, but right now I'm kind of in a weird situation where, like, my day is very fragmented. I thought once the kids went to school that it would kind of change things. It would free up my time. It, you know, it's funny to me because I was like, oh, once they go to school, like, I'll have like all day, I'll have this, I'll have that, you know what I mean? Well, not so much. So basically, I drop Ella off at 7:50. Roman is not allowed to be at his school until 8:50. So there's like an hour gap in between when I drop Ella off and when I drop Roman off. So by the time we drop Roman off, it's usually like maybe like 9:10, 9:15. So by the time I go back and drop Jeff off, it's probably like around 9:30. Once I get to my office, it's probably about like 9:40. From 9:40 to 11 is what I have to work with. And, you know, I'm grateful for any time that I have to like work on my business and do the things that I need to do. But it's also very difficult too because, you know, I spend a lot of time on the road right now with the kids. So it's a lot of like fragmented time, and I don't really feel comfortable bringing Roman here because he's my wild child. He is definitely my loud baby, my boy. He'll be like climbing up on the shelves and stuff, you know. But basically it's a lot harder to bring him because this is still a place of business. And my neighbor next door, she does like aesthetics, so like waxing and facials and stuff like that. So sometimes she needs it quiet, sometimes, you know, I mean, she's working with clients, so I wouldn't want there to be just like a loud kid screaming while I'm trying to work with my clients, you know. So I don't really bring him here. I'll usually go back to the house, I'll get them lunch, you know, and then that's like kind of like the rest of the day. Like, they got to get baths because they've been at school and whatnot, and by the time we do that, all of that, it's like almost 4 o'clock. In addition to that, you know, Roman has karate on 2 days out of those 2 days of the week, you know, where we're gone for, you know, almost an hour. So it's just things like that where it's just like my day is very broken up. And by the time we do all the activities, do the homework, get them bathed, get them fed, it's time for dinner and, you know, to get them going to bed for 7. So it's just, I don't get to spend as much time as I would like here. And I'm like, how do I create more time in my day? And it's like, get off the road, you know? You have to get off of the road. I'm on the road way too much, and I think having an office kind of contributes to that. I really love like the idea of an office, but I think it would be more convenient on my property. I could literally just walk to my backyard and get done the things that I need to get done. And, you know, in addition to that, I know this is going to sound like a cop-out, but there, if you can tell, there's no windows in here. So, sorry, this is going to be loud. So there's no windows in here. There's no windows in here. So that's the other thing, is like, even creating content, it becomes like very difficult because I'm used to creating content in a very specific way with like natural lighting and all of these things, and it's like I don't have access to those things because, you know, I'm in this studio. So if I had my she shed renovated, which it's not going to cost that much, you know, it'll be a couple months rent here, you know. So when I think about it in terms of that, like, I can just pre-invest that in order to save over the course of a year, you know. So I'm looking into doing that. But who knows? Because we've been renovating our house for like 3 years now. So who knows if that is actually even going to happen. But it's something that we're discussing heavily right now. And, you know, I have the finances from the business to afford it. And I was like, even if we just do like little things as we go, let's start with getting it empty. Let's start with insulating it. Let's start with sheetrock or drywall or whatever. You know, let's start with a new door, things like that, to kind of get the energy around it going, you know, because I really, really, you know, another thing is, it's like when I go to work, I want it to be this happy place, like this explosion of color, you know. And it's like in here, I've done my best. Like, so that's a wall mural. I got it on Amazon, but it's like peel and stick wallpaper. Yeah, but it's like, it's super easy to like put up and take off. And but the rest of the room is like this weird beige color. I don't know if you guys can see that. So the entire office is this like hideous beige color that I hate. You know? So I'm just really even just trying to like get something that will make me happy and make me want to be here, make me excited to be here, you know? And so yeah, we're talking about that as well. We have been incredibly blessed. Jeff's job, his new job, gives every employee 2 weeks at the end of the year vacation, just off. It doesn't come out of your PTO or anything like that. He just gets it off because they're closed, which is awesome. So I was like, you know, if it's gonna happen, it should happen relatively quickly, and it should happen on those 2 weeks off, because then basically he would be the one to you know, kind of lead the project. So yeah, it would have to happen kind of like relatively quickly, but I would prefer that, because the fact of the matter is I just feel like, you know, we are very we're not like pressed for time, but you know, the sooner I get it done, the more I'll save, you know. And I don't want to only be here when I pack orders. I want to do like my admin work here. I want to, or like at an office, I want to do my admin work. I want to be able to, you know, like go in and create content. Like video is so big right now, and I don't do video as much because it's like the lighting in here is terrible, you know. And you know, like I have a ring light for myself for this, but it doesn't translate well when I have cards that have gloss on the outside, you know. You're seeing the ring light, and you're seeing the lighting and stuff. So obviously the sooner we do it, the better. So I'm trying to kind of get that going. And then just as in general, pulling inventory is so much easier because I have what I need right at my fingertips. And even in terms of creating content, again, I have what I need at my fingertips. If I have an idea for a quick little TikTok situation, I could just grab the card and be like done with it, you know. Whereas I'm like, okay, I'll save this sound, and then I never go back to the save sounds. So I have like hundreds of saved sounds, and I haven't done any videos for them, you know. So it's something we're talking about. But I also want to tell you, you know, it's okay to change your mind. I was very gung-ho and like very much wanting to get a place, but it's not that there's like this fake level of success, like, wow, you have a studio, wow, you have a place outside of your house. But if you're comfortable at your house, stay at your house. It's easier, trust me. You know, and I had even gotten this with the intention of hiring someone, which another year has passed and I haven't hired anyone. You know, I mean, I don't know. We're still talking about it. It's still like this intangible idea that's just kind of floating around in our heads and, you know, in our realm. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. yeah, that's it for today. I just wanted to thank you guys for being here. We tried Vlogmas last year. That did not work. So we're not doing Vlogmas here, but I am going to try and upload a few more times throughout the week. I wish you all the luck in the world for the holiday season. I'm very excited for you to get out there and shamelessly make money, and make money doing something that you love. So that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.